Anne Waiguru, Governor Kirinyaga, is a woman of focus. Not just because we are told the anti-corruption fellows are after her, not just because the Tangatanga Brigade is coming out to defend her and looking ridiculous, because social media guys are juxtaposing clips, Murkomen saying all manner of bad things about Waiguru, and now defending her. Of William Samoei Ruto talking about catwalk, na Kiingereza mingi, and now defending her. That's not all. There are many things that are coming up about this lady from Kirinyaga. I choose today to advise William Samoei Ruto, because in politics, you must take care of your friends, your enemies, but especially the people you think are close to you and are friends. The people you bring in the house. I have said, and I want to repeat this morning, that William Samoei Ruto must handle Anne Waiguru with extreme caution. First, as it is being very evident today, she is rekindling the issue of corruption. She is coming with baggage, not because she is corrupt. I have argued repeatedly, everybody in this country is corrupt. And those who have not stolen like us, perhaps it's because we don't have the chance. We have not gotten the chance. So to say anybody is a thief in this country is not anything. But you give substance and form to something that should remain abstract. By bringing Anne Waiguru close to you, William Samoei Ruto, you are reminding all and sundry matters of corruption. You are telling the country the kind of people you'd want to deal with. Remember, it is being said that there is a possibility of Anne Waiguru deputizing William Ruto. And people are beginning to look at the pair. And like I said in one of my clips earlier, this is the time people are identifying a president. Make no mistake, when people are about to elect a president, they look at the person. Not even the things that are being said about the person. You look at the person. You look at the people surrounding the person. That's why when some people were talking about Junet Mohammed, I think it was Ishungu, and I said, look here, if somebody like Junet Mohammed has just cracked a joke, and you are taking it so serious, and you are saying such a big things about it, and you are putting it almost in the same light with the people like Jane who have said bad things that can fund tribal animosity in this country, and you are seeing they are like on the same level, and you are a serious leader close to Ruto. And I was arguing, when people begin to see people like you are the people the deputy president is going to rely on if he became president, they begin to have doubts about the caliber of the presidency that he will bring around. So when you bring somebody like Anne Waiguru, and she's a good lady, in fact she's a very good lady, but there are things that have been said about her, and there are things that have been said about you, Deputy President. You begin to mar the image. When people are there for looking for a president, there are some people who will have question marks, and that could cost you. So it's a kind of person you would admit in your camp, but keep at arm's length. Because when you make people begin to conjure the image of a Ruto Waiguru ticket, something doesn't add up. But these two people are good people, Kenyans. They are good people. The lady and the gentleman are good people. But the image is what I'm talking about. In advertising, they say image is everything. In politics, perception is everything. If people perceive you in a certain way, the truth notwithstanding, you could get into problems. Something else. By way of cautioning William Samoei Ruto, be careful of the maneuvers of deep state. I've said it before. I've said it before. In fact, somebody called me jokingly and told me, Manyora, why are you saying this? Why are you revealing our secret? It could be true that we have planted there Anne Waiguru. Anne Waiguru could be planted in the William Samoei camp. And let me explain why and how. It is expected, any normal observer of the Kenyan political scene would know that by January, February, many people are going to leave government. Many people are going to leave Jubilee and join William Samoei Ruto. In fact, there could be a stampede. The deadline for people to leave government if they are going to contest is February. 6 months to election. Of course, there was a judgment, but it appears that the IBC is not following that judgment. So let's remain with the law. February. It is expected many people from government running away. So if you are a deep state, if you are a Uhuru Kenyatta, what do? You plant people in the Ruto camp so that they will offer some form of balance. When some people will be coming out from your side and joining Ruto, you too will have heavyweights equally leaving that camp. This is psychological. It's kind of so that the damage, so that when people are decamping, it's not a stampede. And therefore my advice to William Samoei Ruto, be careful. This is a game in politics. It was played very well by Moi when multi-partyism set in the 1990s. Defections serve a psychological role. They play a psychological role. When people perceive you as losing people, you begin to go down. The side that is receiving defectors, never mind that the defectors like those of YK92, the Jirongo and the Ruto team, the defections, the mastermind, never brought really value to Moi. There were no votes those people were bringing, but it was serving psychological purposes and perception building. And for that reason, people like Anne Waiguru and a host of others, and I'll be proved right, not about Waiguru, but in a general way, that come February, when William Ruto is supposed to gain enormously from the stampede, the gains will be reduced by equally having people moving from his camp. What better way to do that than to plant people like Anne Waiguru so that they will lead others in decamping from the UDA camp? And to Anne Waiguru, assuming you are genuine, I have a few words, and I've put this out there in the media, that you are joining a party that's just coming to an end. That you want to swim and you are preparing, you are putting on your costume, but the swimming pool is leaking. Underground leaking, serious leaking. Don't dive, because if you dive, you're going to hit your head on the floor of the swimming pool because there's no water. Let me explain this again. This is Kenya. We want a new Kenya. But our wishes, like they say, are not horses. We want a Kenya where a political party founded in Nyanza would have serious following in Ukambani. A party founded somewhere in Nyeri will have a majority of his followers from Western Kenya. That is the Kenya I'm looking forward to. And I hope and wish it happens in my lifetime. But the reality, and we must be realistic, is that Kenya is not happening today, not tomorrow, and certainly not for the 2022 elections. And therefore, it is obvious that when push comes to shove, people will go back to their roots. There is no way the UDA Anne Waiguru is joining today will be strong around the mountain come next year. No way. Let me ask you, do you think the people of the mountain, let's say Murang'a for example, will they listen to Ndindi Nyoro? Surely. Put Ndindi Nyoro here in Murang'a and put Governor Mwangi wa Iria here, who has his political party. Do you think the people of Murang'a, the Murang'a I know, They will listen to my friend and young man, Ndindi Nyora, very good upcoming politician, a serious politician. I really like seeing young men like Ndindi Nyoro coming up in politics. But do you think in Muranga, the people of Muranga will listen to Ndindi Nyoro more than Mwangi wa area? That UDA will be the party of Muranga and not Mwangi wa area's party? Look, are you telling me in Laikipia, Anne Waiguru will lead the war and the movement towards UDA? That Mwangi Kiunjuri's TSP, nobody will listen to Mwangi Kiunjuri and listen, for example, to Kate? Is that the Kenya you want to convince me is real? That Kenya is not real. That Kenya is a make-believe Kenya. But that is the Kenya we want tomorrow. We will fight and do everything possible to have that Kenya. But unfortunately for William Samoei Ruto, unfortunately for Anne Waiguru, unfortunately for the young politicians from the mountain who are with UDA, that Kenya is not for tomorrow. Not for next year. That Kenya, we will fight for it. We will ask young men to ensure we have that Kenya. Today, however, we have a Kenya in which as soon as the heat is generated, sufficient temperatures, insufficient temperatures, UDA will retreat into a Kalenjin party. And who want you, who are on the mountain and thinking you'll run on an UDA ticket, you'll be running for dear life, because the people of the mountain have said, could decide to vote for William Samoei Ruto. But take this to the bank. They will not bury their parties to join UDA and then vote for William Ruto. Just like it's not possible, the people could decide to vote for Ruto. But they will not be led by these juvenile young politicians. Never. Neither will they be told to fold their political parties and the queue behind Ruto using UDA. That will not happen. So my advice to the young politicians, and too bad for Anne Waiguru, assuming she's actually serious and is not a part of a big game. If she's serious, then it was a bad gamble. Bad gamble.